So Foo Fighters have announced that they will be touring again, and everyone is wondering who their new drummer is. I've seen a lot of rumors online, so I will go through all of the rumors, and I will also let you know who I think will be the next drummer for the Foo Fighters. And I also think that that person is the best fit. But let's start with the most stupid rumor, and that is that the drummer from Nirvana is going to be the new drummer in the Foo Fighters. Obviously, he's pretty tied to the singing thing and playing guitar. I mean, he could probably sing and play the drums at the same time, but it just doesn't make sense why he would do that. It would just change the whole dynamic of the band, so I don't see why anyone would think that would happen at all. So yeah, I definitely don't think we will see Dave play the drums in Foo Fighters, at least not live. So we need to look at more rumors. So the next one is actually something that I saw on a Queens of the Stone Age Facebook group, and I don't know if this person is just full of or if this actually happened. I'm leaning towards full of that thing, because he said that he was in London during the Taylor Hawkins tribute show and that he met John Theodore, the drummer in Queens of the Stone Age. He met him at a bar, they were drinking, and John Theodore told him that he just finished a new Queens of the Stone Age album, which I think is true. And apparently he also said that he was the new drummer for the Foo Fighters. And why would he tell that to a random dude at a bar in London? Yeah, I don't think this happened at all. And also, as we will see with a lot of persons on this list, a lot of the rumored new drummers in Foo Fighters, they are very busy with other bands. And I'm thinking that John Theodore will be very busy with Queens of the Stone Age in the future. So he would probably have to leave Queens of the Stone Age to be in the Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters are bigger, so yeah, maybe. I think this story is a whole lot of crap, yeah. And another rumor from a Facebook group, maybe not a rumor, more wish thinking from someone in that group, that is that Nandy Bushell will be the next drummer of the Foo Fighters. I definitely don't think that will happen. She is awesome. She played at the tribute show. She's a very capable drummer, and if you are a kid watching this, don't be offended, but she's a kid and you don't see a lot of kids playing in massive rock bands. They are busy with school, they don't have the experience or the stamina, I think, to play like probably a couple of hours each night. So yeah, she's awesome, but that's not going to happen at all. I'm pretty sure about that. And the next one on the list is Shane Hawkins, Taylor Hawkins' son. He played at the tribute show also. He definitely made my allergies act up really freaking bad. I was tearing up. I was not crying, of course. Not crying. Definitely one of the biggest TV moments ever for me. And I think for a lot of you guys also. He's awesome. He's very hard-hitting. I think he's more experienced. He's older than Nandy. But still, I think he's probably a bit too young. I've only seen him play that song on the tribute show. I also seen him play with a cover band, the same song on YouTube. Very capable and good drummer. But yeah, I think he's too young to be in the Foo Fighters. Yep. And here's a new one that I just saw online, Matt Cameron from Pearl Jam, one of my favorite drummers out there. But I think it's sort of the same as with John Theodore. Why would Matt Cameron quit Pearl Jam to be a part of the Foo Fighters? I would imagine that it's hard to combine being in Pearl Jam and the Foo Fighters. So yeah, I don't think that will happen. He is a very capable drummer and I could see him be in the Foo Fighters, but I think he's too busy. Yeah. And sort of the same situation with the next two guys on the list, Rufus Taylor from The Darkness and Travis Barker from Blink-182. They did both play on the tribute show. I preferred Rufus playing with the Foo Fighters, and I do really like Travis Barker, and this is just personal preference, but his style for me is not like right for the Foo Fighters. I think Rufus is closer. He actually kind of looks like Taylor Hawkins as well, which is kind of like uncanny. He can't really help that, of course. But these two guys, again, I think they're too busy. The Darkness, they're not as busy as Blink. And Blink, they just got like all original members back together. So why would Travis leave them for Foo Fighters? Again, really same situation as before. I think they are too busy. And that leads me to the person that I think is the best fit, and also the person that I think will be the next drummer in the Foo Fighters, at least from what I've seen online. And that is Josh Freese. And I'm a guitar player, so it might sound a bit cocky saying this, but looking at drummers, I'm a huge fan of drummers. When I see a drummer play, I think it's very easy to judge how good they are just by seeing them play for like 5 seconds. And when Josh Freese played at the tribute show, I was just like instantly, he's on a different level. And I'm not saying anything bad about the other drummers at that show or in general, but Josh Freese has a lot of experience and he's very hard hitting. His groove and feel is just insane. And I would guess, I don't know his schedule, of course, but I would guess that he's more available than the other guys on this list. He's a session guy. I know that he plays a lot with The Offspring, but that's just as a hired gun. I don't think he's a like permanent member of The Offspring, so I'm guessing that it would be easier for him to become a like steady member of a big band if he wants to do that. And my guess is that he will want to do that. And I also think that he played more songs at the tribute show. Correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe that's a hint. I don't know, I just have a feeling that Josh Freese is the next drummer of the Foo Fighters. He's very capable. I think he has the time to do it, and I think he wants to do it. Probably like the best drum gig out there, so why wouldn't he want to do that? So who do you think the next drummer in the Foo Fighters will be? Please let me know down below. Thanks for watching and goodbye.